No, we got this though.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Blah.
wow, we were trying to. Well, yeah,
I mean,
7
hey, we live out loud, we live live. Savage AF, forget your feelings, facts matter. You may have just seen us on IG uh live. We were trying to figure out how to connect the
And
IG
now we know we got
with
to go on the
the
desktop.
yeah,
Once
so
the desktop, I'll get the stream link. Once I get the stream link, bada boom, bada bang, bada pow, pow. Yo, Savage AF, we're here normally here for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, by the way, people.
that's right.
Uh,
Live on YouTube and
live
Facebook
on YouTube.
simultaneously. I'm
Uh,
Black Pedro.
I'm Shang. What's up? What's up? All y'all people, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no drawers on. You're going to enjoy this show because it's going to, yeah, we're going to be hanging out. You listen.
Sorry.
Listen up, you
Jesus.
people. Listen up, you people. Make sure you check out, you see it scrolling down there. You see it scrolling? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel,
It's a damn phone.
all right, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you tell your friends. Now, you see it scrolling right there.
If
Where's
you
it
ever
scrolling?
miss us live, that's where you can catch us. All the shows are archived. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World. Tune in.
And when you tune in, do this.
Happy.
Click
Mm,
the bell.
mm.
Click the bell. Click
Yeah.
the
Raw.
right. And also make sure that you give us some thumbs up because the thumbs up makes the algorithm actually be nicer to us. Thumbs up. Now
Make
I
that
know I
noise.
always do the rate review, but y'all don't know. But this is a hardcore rate review graphic. In your face. Make sure
That
you
was the
do that.
Snyder cut of that, by the way.
Out of all of them, yeah, that's definitely forcing you to do it. We got some people already jumping on the feed, but we'll have more people jumping on the feed. We will have it together tomorrow.
For IG Live, that is. But speaking of IG, it is the most important thing on the planet. First of all, you can find us on Facebook, Savage A dot F dot. For those who don't YouTube, maybe it's just y'all tube and not your tube, but that's us on Facebook, Savage A dot F dot, and then the pièce de résistance, the ultimate thing a dang in the social media thing, Instagram, man. I don't care. I ain't
Well,
gonna.
Instagram actually it's tickety talk. What like the kids say. Oh yeah, hey you kids with
Well,
your tickety talk, but
since I'm not on TikTok, really,
we can't
I
even
mean, I have
mention
an
it.
account, so I just, that's why
Well,
Instagram's
you
so
know
important
what?
to me. It's the same thing. If you have big numbers on Instagram, you'll do well, right? So,
Well, we'll see. At Black Pedro on Instagram. Make sure you check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Also at comedian Shang and on the threads
the twin cousin app threads
on
at
the
Black Pedro at comedian Shang as well.
poop logo.
The
Make sure you check
swirl,
it.
that hot swirl. Speaking of some hot swirls, we got people in the building, man. Y'all are the shit. You see what I did?
Yeah.
LG, what up, though? Sexy Puerto Rican, Damani Jones, stuns. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. You out of jail? All right, good to see you. Welcome back to society, my sister. Miss Unpredictable, Bronda herself. You know what it is. Never know what she gonna do. Keep her away from that keyboard, y'all. Savage AF, man. We'll be cursing in 50 seconds. Until then, you got anything you want to plug, Shane? Coming up live?
Yeah. Oh, like a couple things I want to plug coming up live. Wednesday, I will be at the Improv
There you
in
go.
Hollywood. My other
That's
show
it.
got moved till the 23rd in Ice House, so I will be at the Improv, Hollywood, California. Make sure you check it out. Also, January 6th, you got a chance. You happen to be in the Concord area. I'll be at Vinny's. I'll be doing a show at Vinny's. All right.
Concord, is that a like Bay Area
It's
ish
near
or
Oakland.
something?
It's
Yeah.
it's in the Bay Area, so make sure you tell your friends. And then after that, Phoenix, Arizona. I'll be at the Phoenix Center for the Arts with these comics on the show. So it'll be me.
Shane, you look like you're gonna do so much poetry in the picture.
It's the
You look like
turtleneck.
you about to poeticize the
It's the
whole event.
turtleneck. Yeah. So why
Well, you about to
poeticize?
wake up the community in that.
First off, black people. No, no. I mean, but
My sister, Queens,
yeah,
Queens.
but I do feel like that lately because all of the way the world's going. But make sure that you check us out, check us out, check us out. And I also I will be at the Roosevelt Theater in Hollywood December 23rd. So I'll have
Okay.
a flyer for that soon.
Get it, y'all. Get it. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro comedian Shang. We are the show that gives you politics, hot topics, current events, and then I don't give a fuck kind of style. It is Monday, December 18th, 2023. Are you ready for your daily run up?
2020,
We
23.
aren't the kind of show that runs things down for you. We run up on you. I don't have a Black Pedro pop in today. Are you getting Shangri on them? I just
I
wanted
have
to
a
talk about this
Shangri.
one thing. Okay.
I have a Shangri today. And so when we do the rundown, you can just read it right now.
Yeah. Okay. So the Shangri today we're gonna end with is how long has this shit been going on?
Yeah. Baby, let me talk to you for a second. Come here.
Hey,
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 come here, girl.
how long is this
So let
shit?
me get this straight. Let me get this straight with you.
Let me tell you something. But before we get into that Shangri today, our main topic for the day. Yeah, a lot of craziness, a lot of conservatism. These laws are getting nutty and
Oh,
whatnots.
there's
But
one other thing I want to. Can we just throw it in there?
what's that?
Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, I hadn't read up too much on it. I
I
saw a
read up
video
on
of
it.
him running through like 8 boroughs of New York, away from
When
this
I
shit. I
say
don't
this
know what.
bitch was chasing him, but not the point.
But
No,
okay,
no.
but we can we'll get some
We can
daily
throw it in.
gossip into.
It's not even
Uh,
daily gossip. He was found.
no,
He was.
not yeah, no. He and booted from Marvel apparently.
Yeah,
So
he was found
let's
guilty.
talk about Jonathan Majors. We'll get into that. But before that,
Yeah, let's get into this first.
in
Goddamn.
this hard hitting journalistic isms. You know how we do it on this show. When we ask that question, every now and then it sounds like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
She mishandled her miscarriage. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna share this little screen with y'all right quicks.
So y'all can see the fuckery of this,
Oh,
and also this ties into two other stories. So I'm going to tie it in. This is pertaining to not only abortion, women's rights, the right over your vagina. It's getting kind of crazy. Okay.
it's getting kind of hectic.
Did
Yeah,
you
man.
really
So
just do that? Wait a minute, what was that? It's getting.
you know that 90s dance music,
What is that? Yeah, wait a minute.
I
Uh,
got the power. Those kind of
oh,
songs.
the freedom, the
Yeah.
freedom,
It's like that.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Pause. Here we go,
Yeah,
laws.
exactly.
None of the rhymes make sense. Here we go, laws.
Yeah,
And
you
you know
just had
what
to
else?
hold that end of that sentence and
Yeah, I ain't got
elongate
no
that.
draws.
Yeah.
Dumb, horrible rapping. He was
It was
one of the
amazing.
worst hip hop artists, other than what's my man's name? That's a big actor now, the white boy. Uh, and I said white
Uh,
boy. I don't care. Y'all call us all kind of shit anyway.
I don't know
Mark
exactly what you're saying.
Wahlberg.
Oh, Wahlberg. Oh,
Yeah,
got you.
that motherfucker's.
Marky Mark and the Funky
Yeah,
Bunch. All right, man. Well, speaking of Funky Bunch, conservatives are just that funky bunch
horrible.
of piece of shits. Um, you see the headline here from the Washington Post. She miscarried in her bathroom. Now she's charged with abuse of a corpse. Brittany Watts. This is out of Warren, Ohio.
Ohio
Uh,
is so racist and so backwards, and so I mean
man,
I'll do shows there, but god damn Ohio, step up
I
your
mean,
fucking game, bruh.
there's a thin line between Ohio and Kentucky, literally.
Oh my god.
So it's they touch. They got some Tucky on them. But yes, out of Warren, Ohio, Brittany Watts is her name. As you can see just from this kind of video clip frame there, she's a black woman we're dealing with in the state of Ohio.
Her Harrier.
Was told that she had a non-viable fetus about 22 weeks in. And a few days after that, miscarried in her bathroom, like the headline tells you. While she was on in the hospital afterwards, because the miscarriage itself was, life threatening to her. Um, she, was questioned by a detective, Detective Nick Carney. And then, sometime shortly after that, after being told she had nothing to worry about and, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bro. Like the headline says, they're arresting her. That she's been arrested for abuse of a corpse.
Wow. Now
I mean,
you know what? I think that the bottom line is not only Ohio, but some of the people that are pro-life and want to punish women for this are making shit up. They're just making shit up now. Come on.
I mean, yeah, this just like it's like, I can see where I can understand that you are this conservative religious fuckhead, so I can actually see why you're trying to regulate some things, but at a certain point, it's like what you guys are doing it makes no sense. Like you've taken humanity out of all of this. This woman has miscarried her child. A fetus, and it was already deemed to be non-viable. So like, where I guess there's some technicality over how she disposed of it. I really don't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter. It wasn't viable. It wasn't like she took a little 2-year-old kid and flushed him down the toilet.
Or shoved her up there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this is the fuckery of the people that are doing that right now. The people that are in position of power, making women that they know that they already checked that the baby or the fetus inside is not going to make it. Born without kidneys, born without lungs, which is weird to me. And you got to be forced to hold your baby, breathe for like two minutes, and then die.
Have it die in your arms.
Have it die in your arms. It's just what the fuck America is so. I'm starting to hate. I live here and I can't just bounce out yet, but I fucking hate this mentality. And I'm wondering, would she still get the? I'm racist. If somebody called me racist online, then I'm racist because he said you bringing up the race card. Would they have done that to a little blonde white girl?
Well, I mean, we've talked about Kate Cox in Texas,
but they did
who had to flee. I mean, no, I mean, she had to flee.
They could charge her.
And
did they?
I don't believe so.
No, they didn't charge her.
Well, she first of all, nothing happened yet. She didn't have an abortion there, and she has left the state to get the care she needs.
You ain't supposed to leave the state to get the care you need. That's just the rule.
I'm not sure if those are the actual specifics of this Texas law, but yeah, we have seen a blonde-haired white woman fall victim to the same sort of laws.
But
right?
Do you think this is just the extreme of this? The saying that she mishandled a corpse. It's just, you don't think it just sounds like made up? You don't think it sounds made up?
Well, I mean, no, I understand that there's a thing, right? Like if your grandmother died in her house, you can't just throw her in the fucking dumpster. Even if she died in natural causes, nobody killed her, but you can't just right throw her away in the fucking.
But in this situation,
back in the alley. No. So I'm just saying there could be abuse or mishandling of a corpse. I get that as a greater concept. Does it apply here? Fuck no. Like, no, this is not the same thing. I mean, I don't know if she put it in a dumpster or whatever.
I don't think she planned on a miscarriage.
Down the toilet. I don't know.
I don't think that a miscarriage is just that.
But in this situation, like,
they're full of shit.
It's like, are you really sending people to, or you want to send people to jail or fine them,
right?
Or whatever,
over
something like that.
I mean, you know what? Don't get me started with the prison. The prison complex.
The prison
industrial prison complex. Don't get me started. They make up all kind of shit for black people. I saw this guy Pedro. He's walking down the street. He's blinking. moisturizing his eyes. Boom,
Yeah.
jail.
Black while blinking.
Yep, you can't do that. That's just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They've made up all kind of laws that just specifically target us um, back in the day, and they doing it now. And I think that this is horrible.
I
What was she
mean,
supposed to do? Wow,
Damani Jones, what was she supposed to do, or how would she know what to do? I mean, it's an all around traumatic experience.
horrible
Yeah, and
experience.
I'm not like, yeah, I'm just not sure what, like you said, Damani, what she's like, like. I guess there could be a procedure. I mean, she's supposed to bring the miscarried fetus to a hospital or some kind of
And what
fetus
about her
disposal
health? And then
center.
what about her health?
Yeah,
I
and
don't,
and again, she was laid up in the hospital after it.
like
Um,
I read that they said that they booked her or charged her while she had the IV in her arm.
yeah. I mean, they definitely were questioning her while she was in her hospital bed. Uh, so whatever the decision she was quote unquote supposed to make,
But
um, it just seems like an all around traumatic experience.
experience. Oh no, it's not
I
only
don't think
that.
you would really be in the mindset of punishing somebody for this tragic
I
outcome
want to
and
see the. I want to see women, and this is all you women out there. You can get mad at me, say, "Oh, you don't put it on our back," but I want to see women champion this young girl. I want to see you step up and champion this young girl, and understand what she went through was fucked up, and it's fucked up to be booked, for a crime that you obviously didn't plan on it. Like, yeah, man,
and
I'm gonna have this miscarriage. I'm gonna show them.
yeah, and you said young girl, but that's relative. I mean, she's 33. She's a grown ass woman, right? Like, and I'm just saying that to say,
Well,
like,
yeah, I'm
who
saying
the
young.
fuck business is? No, you know what I mean? Because maybe if this was a teenager and blah blah blah, and should have had supervision or something, this is a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? And that that's this is definitely these conservative right wing laws, religious,
Oh well, the religious right though they don't care if the woman
they're
dies.
they're invading personal life, like individuals' lives, in a way that is not only just wrong, but it's sociopathic. Like, it just doesn't make sense to be in
Mm,
somebody else's life like this.
no,
Like,
but
you
you
are
know
out
what?
your damned mind if you
You
give this
cannot.
much of a shit
I
about
told you,
somebody else's
right,
personal
right. You get.
trauma like
I
that.
remember I got in an argument with somebody because remember when everybody had to wear the mask? I put on my mask outside. I didn't have my mask on. And I was walking, and then when I was going in the store, I put my mask on, and somebody that was maskless was trying to tell me, hey man, don't be a slave to the corporate whatever. Take that
Slave.
mask off, and what you doing with the mask on? And these are a lot of people that tell you what to do with your shit, but then they want to tell you what to do with your shit. And this is the same kind of mentality where it's like, I'm going to tell women what to do with their body, their life, their choices. But when you tell them the exact same thing, hey, motherfucker, put your shit on. Oh, man, don't tell me what to do. This is my body. It's like that.
Freedom is it's like, to them, freedom is
It's not yours.
their way or the
Theirs.
highway. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right. And that's
their
what
idea of
same
freedom is
shit
the
Trump
only way.
said. If I don't win, there is no presidency. I mean, he just said that in a speech this weekend. He said that if I don't win, and he said the last time, if you let Biden win, it will be a depression bigger than any other depression ever. He said that before when he lost last time. He's saying it now, and he actually said, if I don't win, you know, there is no
He
presidency.
gonna burn the world down.
Right.
LG is like, that's a fair thing to say, Shane. We should stand with her, and the other one too needs to be exceptions
Right.
implemented with respect to the rule.
But this is a woman thing. I know this is not. This is a man thing too, but this is a woman thing.
It's a
Where I think
human. It's a human thing,
it's a
because
human thing. But
men have daughters, wives,
oh, of
sisters,
course, of course.
cousins, nieces. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
what I mean by I've
and
seen,
men are making a lot of these rules too. Sorry.
but it's
So that's
mostly
how it's a man.
old
No, no.
white men.
Right, but yeah, but it's still men. So, like, it's definitely a man's issue. Like, these dudes have issues, and they're imposing them on other people. But it's definitely a man
I'm trying
issue.
to think is even the cop or whoever charged her or came to arrest her or whatever, don't they have some kind of
Detective Connie,
discretion
small
or
hands.
yes, yeah, he ain't coming to get me. I'm coming to get you.
Smell like cabbage.
You got little koala
Smell
hands.
hands.
You notice how raccoons are real big, but you pan down to their hands, they're really tiny. Yeah, that I mean, even the cop, but yeah, cops are full of shit. By the way,
That was
fucking
intended. You like fuck the cops,
fuck the cops.
and we back.
No, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. I can't.
Hey,
There's a reason. There was a story I saw that I was like, oh, come on, get the fuck out of here. So this grandmother really jumped at you. She really jumped at you. So you had the right to fucking tase her, ready, to the face. Tased her
to the face.
he tased her to the. It doesn't matter where he tased her, but it's fucked up. And then they got the footage and went, "Oh shit, he was totally wrong." They do wrong all the time, but what? Why would you walk in? This woman had a miscarriage. Obviously, she's got to be distraught in some kind of way, and you still go, "Hey, I'm sorry, I got to put the cuffs on you. You mishandled a corpse." I mean, fuck all of them. It's just made up shit. It's a bunch of old crazy people because I don't think it's a whole bunch of young people doing this shit. And you could be, unless you know, Pedro, I think it's a bunch of old crazy people or religious right people or people that want to tell you what to do with your shit, telling other people, which is, we know that from the polls, it's overwhelmingly women should have the right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Overwhelmingly.
Even
It's
this.
overwhelmingly. And they want to tell you what to do with your shit. I mean, if I had a daughter and my daughter wanted to get an abortion or not wanted to keep it, I would give advice, but I wouldn't be like, you got to do what I say do because I'm your father. No, it'd be like, I'm your father, so you got them and put these tap dance shoes on and tap dance. Come on. Like, I'm not gonna, I'd be like, yo, this is a choice. Unless she's super young and something happens, I'm gonna step
Yeah.
in a little bit. But if she's a grown woman and she asks advice, it's like, yo, you got to do your thing because ultimately it's on women. But goddamn, this is a horrible story. And the clip, the photo you just showed with her holding her face. Ugh, I hate, I hate America. I know this is
Me
gonna be
either.
a depressing thing to say on Savage AF. I'm starting to hate America. I'm starting to hate the fact that we just let all of fuckery just continue to happen. Don't get me wrong, fuckery's happening around the world, but the
Well,
fuckery here.
I think that so there is this huge movement right now by the right, the GOP, to make sure that abortion is not on the ballot, because what we have seen is that when it is on the ballot, the conservatives lose, right? So a lot of states are trying to get it on the ballot and have the people decide,
Right.
rather than these conservative legislative bodies
Oh, they don't even want
state
it
to state.
brought up. They don't even want to brought it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, because they know they're gonna lose. So I mean, they're when you say we're like still allow fuckery to happen, it's there's a battle going on, and
But
when the people in mass are allowed to make these decisions, actually, and it's not these little
right,
conservative groups running it or dark money running it, then we like you said, overwhelming majority are
overwhelming. Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
this conservative right
They're
wing
not the
shit.
fuckeries. They're not the fuckeries. But the bottom line is, they're still winning. They're still winning. That
Well,
like
no,
it's
I said no, I don't think so though. I disagree. I think they're losing. Actually, it's why they don't want to put it on the ballot
no, yeah.
because
Anytime you even talk to them about it, you go, "Hey, what about abortion rights for women?" And then they just change the subject. Pancakes. Hey,
flapjacks.
yeah. Nobody like what pancakes. Let's talk about it. Like, yeah, they definitely. What's up, Raina? I just think that this is one of those stories. I saw it before you even sent it. I saw it and I read through it, and I felt it made me. I turned immediately to I fucking hate this system. I hate the comedy business, and I hate America. I'm filled with hate, but and I hate racist people, and I hate white
I
nationalists.
hate haters.
I hate haters. Haters gonna hate. Hater. I just think that what the fuck else bad? It just seems like an avalanche of just fuckery. And I say again to you women, all you women, step up for this woman and step up for the other woman that recently had to you gotta pay money to go to another state just to be taken care of, so she can, you know,
So that
basically,
her
so
non-viable
her health, so her
fetus,
non-viable fetus can, you know, so
and so that her womb isn't,
like she
permanently
can't have
damaged.
babies anymore. Yeah, it's just I'm wondering, do they care? Do they have daughters? Do these motherfuckers that say do this shit? Would you want the same treatment for your daughter? If your daughter had a miscarriage in the bathroom, didn't know what to do, handled the corpse, that's so dark, the wrong way, and would you want your daughter to be charged?
Of course not, Shang. We fly her privately to Canada. What's wrong
Um,
with you?
I mean, what are you
Are
thinking
you
about?
insane?
What are you, stupid? I
Come on,
mean,
man.
come on.
Savage AF. Speaking of stupid, man, this next story. Woo!
We got to have more than one more motherfucker say what. I just want us to have more than one. So I just want, but let's go
You
to
want
the
to double
next
up on
story.
it?
We gonna
Yeah.
double up on it. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is another one for y'all right here. And this one is on that Hollywood celebrity hot gossip tip.
It ain't even hot gossip. It's just
I mean, he's the dude's a big star, and now it's like,
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. You listen.
major damage
Ba,
has
ba,
been done.
ba,
You see
ba,
what I
ba,
did?
ba. Yeah. Jonathan
Uh,
Majors found guilty of assaulting his former girlfriend in car in New York. Now he was charged with 4 different counts. Two of them were just punted the fuck out because it was ridiculous. But he does have 2 and it's a wrap. I'm gonna tell you right now,
Rhapsody in Blue.
Pedro's gonna be playing Ant-Man instead.
Mm.
The villain in Ant-Man, because I'm telling you, it's a wrap for Jonathan Majors.
Well, yeah, he's been booted from the Marvel world apparently over these convictions, and there was a thing. Right, like when it first came out, it was like, oh, don't pile on the brother, and then it seemed like,
I did no, yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I think it's bullshit. I think that this is some white people shit, white jury shit. And you go ahead and tell them some details. But I'm gonna tell you, I think it's some bullshit.
well, I mean, just in general, it was it was like, when it first came out, there was some kind of domestic situation. It was like, and a whole lot of messing with them white girls and all, that kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, well that's just cornball shit.
And then it seemed like he was like vindicated, like she was maybe the Looney Tune.
She is the Looney
Um,
Tune. There was no charges put against her for her violence.
and then a few days last week, they had a little video come out
Her
of,
chasing him through the streets of
yeah,
Nick.
they ran for some good blocks over the meadows and through the woods. He's been making good right now too, by the way. That's weird.
See, some people didn't know. LG said guilty. Wow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but now he's been found guilty to, what was it? Some kind of abuse or some shit,
I can show you right here.
harassment or something.
Guilty of assaulting his girlfriend. It was
And I think
abuse
some harassment in there as
and
well.
harassment. So the bottom line is, even though she chased him, even though she was the one that was actually violent, even though they found footage where she lied and said that he hurt her and her broke her thumb or broke her hand or whatever the fuck, and they found that that wasn't true because they had video footage of her at a club partying out with some people she met. They had footage of her chasing him. The fucking driver said, "No, I was pretty much her," and still this brother's found guilty. Wow. And I'm saying it like that because it just seems like, no charges against her. None. The police. Also, the audio of I never say this word right. Coercing. Am I saying it right?
Coercing?
Coercing.
Yeah.
The cops coercing her during the investigation when they were asking her questions. Are you sure he didn't hit you? Are you sure he didn't do this? Are you sure he didn't do that? And then she said no at first 4 times. And then she said, well, yeah. I mean, the bottom line is she didn't want to make herself look bad because she was the aggressor. Why would you chase a motherfucker? And New York Blog saying short. This bitch chased him. I'm talking about a Kenyan mile. I mean, she was not giving up. And you see this nigga continuously running. And
Yeah, I mean he wasn't full stride on it, but you know, I would have expected him to have a little bit more breakaway speed, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did train for Creed.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was
I
in
figured
Creed. He should have been, but he had a lot of muscle mass, so maybe that was it. But
it just seemed like he didn't get a full
okay.
sprint on
LG
there.
said I saw the chase messed up. So how is it?
Actually, it was pretty funny to me, like without
I think it was
sound
a
or
different
anything.
camera.
Yeah, just a different camera angle. You see him come around one
In
corner.
the Benny Hill music. Okay, but look, she took his phone because she suspected him of cheating on her. Okay, fine. Still, what?
Megan Good's number was all in that bitch.
Yep. Grabbing his phone, stopping her from hitting him. Yeah, that's America for you. AJ Fit. That's true. I didn't mean to press that one. I think that the bottom line is when you look at this situation, she looked guilty as fuck with all of the video footage and the lies she said, and yet he still is the one that's going to pay for it, and his career is a rap, and probably a big portion of his life is a rap.
Oh no. Listen, first of all, he's gotten a lot of money. He's done well.
He's got the bag
over the past few years. So
but that don't mean
no, this is a hit on the career. But I'm when you talk about his like life being over, I'm like, yeah, you can bounce
not
back,
over, but
yeah, I mean, he's still in tip top shape, talented young man.
But he'll never
stop messing with them white girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell me.
I knew you were gonna say
that's what they tell me, bro.
If anybody can, you can't even talk about it.
Get you a homeless one because nobody cares about homeless people. Right?
Nobody cares about
so you can do whatever you want.
That was a dark turn. Nobody cares. So like nobody cares. You can just throw them in the dumpster and nobody cares.
Damani Jones said he hit the shit out of one of them corners. I mean, he was bending. He was bending some corners, pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was expecting an alley duck or something. You know what I mean? A fire escape.
But the video footage shows him running from her, trying to get away from her. There's him walking past her and she's trying to reach out to him, and he's like, shrugs her off. There's so much video footage of the bullshit she said. She's at a nightclub saying, she broke I don't know if it was her hand or a finger or something like that. And they show her using her hand, all kind of shit. So wouldn't the prosecution take that into account? No, they just want to win and get another notch on their belt.
I to be honest, watching the video though, I was like, oh, this looks like he stole something from her and she's chasing him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga gonna get shot. Like, you need to get off the streets with this too.
You need to get off the street.
But
Jonathan Majors, wow, what is that? What is the people in the feed are just going in? No, I think that his career is done, and how they say in the business, it's a wrap. He's
martini shot.
Yeah, he's done, but at least he got Megan Good.
Well, now I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna be done too.
So you ain't doing Creed 4, huh, baby?
That's a fairly new relationship, and this is a lot. I mean, especially, I don't know how rooted it is, but you really gonna date the dude that just got convicted of assault against his last chick?
Might be. Okay, sure did. He was trying to escape. Then they called the paramedics on her behalf because she was laying in the closet on some fuckery. The bottom line is she got drunk, took pills, and that's why she was in there. And then there's also audio of Jonathan Majors saying, you got to stop acting like this. You got to stop getting drunk and going out and partying. You're a representative of me. And then he started, but this was some fuckboy shit of his. He said, like Coretta Scott King, like Michelle Obama. You see how they represent their man? You got to represent me that way. I'm
that's
like,
not the white girl speech.
Yeah, that's not the white girl speech, man.
Instead, he got Sharon Stone from Casino. And
yeah,
shit.
You got the crazy one that's fucking up the whole business.
It's
oh man,
should have stayed in food and beverage, dog.
Yeah, he
should have stayed in food and beverage.
He's trying to tell you, and then she's like, "No, I'm gonna stay in front of all the cops. You got cocaine in you." Like there was a scene. This whatever remind me of. There was a scene in Johnny Depp is in a movie where they're in the car and the cops pull up. And he's like, be cool. There's cocaine in the car. She's
oh yeah.
I don't give a shit. And
Selma Hayek. No, that's the Penelope Cruz. Oh, I hated her in that movie
and she
too.
Splashes the cocaine.
Blow. Oh god.
And he goes down for it. And I'm saying women like that, you are useless. And this woman right here is this white woman with her white privilege, because there's no fucking way, because she definitely assaulted him too, that there shouldn't be cross charges. There should be, and Jonathan Majors should definitely, well, you charge me
Is
and got me guilty. Yeah, he should.
I wonder if the assault charges are just about this incident or some other shit in their past or whatever. Because this to me seems like one of those wash situations, like, you know, kind of a nothing situation. Everybody got a little cardio in, whatever. You know what I mean? They probably
Well,
had an omelet in the morning, and she was like, "I'm sorry,
yeah,
babe."
come on, babe.
And also, if you know your girl, like, bro, you can't be like the dude. The day you see me with my girl talking about some Stacy, you got to stop getting drunk like this, girl. What about the kids? You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's on you.
That's on.
If
No,
you're
no,
with a
no,
woman that you gotta talk her
no.
sober every
Yeah.
day, dog. No, man,
Then
you
you
could do
got
better. You're Jonathan
then you got the
Majors, bro.
wrong
You could
one.
do better. Yeah, you could do
Use your
better, bro.
powers.
True. Like, you could
So
do way better.
you're
The
low
last
key.
black man in San Francisco should be able to
Yeah.
do better than
I
this.
mean,
No?
but no, he didn't. The bottom line is it's a wrap. And I think that the major thing that I see about it is that when they say, well, you're over there fucking with those white girls, these white this was a horrible white girl. There's
You
good
know my
white
motto:
girls.
go homeless or go home, baby. You
Right,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Because he knows afterwards we ain't together. Uh, you
Bitch,
got to go.
you ain't got your shit together. How we gonna be together?
Yeah,
And your shit ain't together.
you want to get a white woman that's definitely way lower on the societal
Oh
totem
yeah,
pole.
for
So when she
sure.
talks shit, bitch, you ain't got nowhere to live.
Trailer parks, great
Yeah, you
places.
want to get
Bowling alleys.
you want to get
pull up.
those white girls with missing a side tooth.
Yeah,
You want those kind of white girls,
she smoked black people's cigarettes like
right?
Newports and
Yeah.
shit. She like,
So when you gonna come see me, Pedro? And you want? Yeah.
oh, now you don't know me. It's like, all right, Toothless.
I don't know,
Tammy.
Kathy. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but you need to get that side tooth fixed. That's what you need to do. But I'm telling you right now, black women were like, some black women were like, "Well, see, that's what he get." No, no, black women. All the black women that watch us shit, this shit is suspect.
Black women in send us some thumbs up if you're happy to see Jonathan because of the white girl thing.
No, I think that Jonathan Majors, but it's suspect, man, because all of the footage and the evidence that was against. Also, they were saying that he was, he was like, found validated and out of it, and then now they flip it on him. Come on, man. I think it's some old and the white jury shit, because there's been a lot of white. There was a brother that just was let out of jail. He was in jail for 22 years. And they found out the jury, 5 people in the jury were all fucking supremacists. Not supremacists adjacent, supremacists.
Like Grand Dragons.
Right. And they found it out and they were like, wait a minute. And then they fucking, and all of them were still alive, cross-examined them again and found out they all lied. They all lied. They're like, well, you know what? We don't like blacks. Flat out. And he got out immediately, which is good to hear. And so I don't trust, I'm even scared of doctors now. What if the doctor's like, I'm gonna give this motherfucker the wrong medicine? I don't like him. He's a little cocky, Mr. Headliner. I mean, there's a reason that black people are paranoid, and that's why with white women. Now, see, I'm not a white woman connoisseur. I will say that Pedro has partook. Is that the right word?
I have partaken of several
Taken.
white women in my life.
I have, and I have not.
What I really found is that women really are all the same, dog. Like,
no, they're not.
It manifests differently, but at the end of the day, it's always Pedro.
You really gonna say this out loud on Savage?
Pedro, why you always act like this?
Oh my God. Yo, you really gonna say this shit out loud? That's not true.
The woman part, it sounds different.
No, it is different.
It sounds different.
You know why? Because if a black woman yell rape, they'll be like, and?
Okay, I've never been in a relationship where that's part of the thing. Nobody's
No, but I'm
ever
saying
going to yell
no,
that
if a
against me
white
either.
woman, if a
So
white woman yells rape or
I'm talking
he's
about relationships, not back alley shit, not crime, nigga.
not
I'm not
crime.
talking
I'm
about
not
the
talking about.
justice system.
I'm
I'm
not
talking
talking
about
about.
in bed at home.
I'm talking about. Yeah,
They
come here.
complain about the dishes. They complain about the toilet seat.
No,
It's
no,
all the
I think
same
it's
shit,
different. I
dog.
think it's
Like,
different.
yeah, it might sound different, but I'm telling you, it's all the
Okay.
same shit.
Oh
Buy me this.
wow, AJ Fit is saying to you, get a white girl. Go ahead, read it.
Get a white girl like Pedro did. Callie is big. You can drop her off at any corner and not see her again because she's on. Exactly. Man, nobody give us ain't no posters up for her. Nobody looking for that motherfucker. You know what I'm
Nobody's
saying?
looking for Kathy.
Last scene on the corner of Beverly and bitch get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about, man?
By the way, that has to go in your act. The point is, I'm just saying. See, we do that sometimes. No, that if that don't go on the other little colonizer bitch you do, if it
Yeah.
don't,
Raina Love. Now stop. She passing out praise like you don't eat pork or something like that. She's like, babe, I'm glad you've never partaken. Like it's
that don't make me better. The fuck?
like your cholesterol
It's
is
just
lower
my
now or something.
preference. I don't.
Like shit.
I like chocolate thunder. You know, I like a Hershey Kiss booty. But the point
You
is,
drop me anywhere. I'm just looking for the prettiest woman closest to
well,
me
no, I've seen. Okay, I got to
that I
admit,
could talk to, that I
I'm
could
gonna say it
afford.
out loud, and don't anybody try to take my card away. I've seen some ridiculously bad chicks that are white.
Oh, there's beauty in all races.
There's
It's
beauty in
not
all races,
like there's
but
no.
I'm more
You go to
partial.
Thailand, man. I saw some of the
Yeah,
most
but I don't
gorgeous
trust
women.
Thailand. A lot of them might have a dick, but the point
No,
is,
no, it was obvious, bro.
yeah,
Like
oh yeah,
they call them lady boys, and
Ladyboy.
they
Kevin Keith,
were
what
obvious.
did you miss? I'll tell you what you missed.
You'll be missing Jonathan Majors in any Marvel
Any
projects in
movie
the
you won't
future.
see.
And yeah, you'll be missing him on a bunch of
Yeah,
shows at this point. No,
yeah.
we were just we started off talking about a woman in Ohio, a black woman who's been arrested for having a miscarriage.
Miscarriage
And
and
then
mishandling of a corpse.
yeah, and then we moved in. And speaking of miscarriages, the abortion of Jonathan Major's career, um,
Which is sad.
for being convicted of assaulting his ex-girlfriend, which is so sad because he got so close. He made it to Megan Good, and was
It
almost good.
almost
Like
it
that
was
would have
almost,
been Black Power couple. She's always been one of my favorites, man.
yeah.
And
No, she's silky fine. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now, Kevin, this motherfucker's gonna be walking around his house going, I used to be the villain in Marvel, smoking cigarettes. I used to be him, and now look at me. White girl took me down.
he kept his wardrobe from
Yeah,
Loki, and
yeah.
was like,
I mean, but think about it. In a situation, somebody said LG said she is pretty.
Megan Good
Um,
is gorgeous.
okay, no, she could get it. I don't care if she was covered with locusts. The point is, I'm just saying. Okay, I don't know where that came from. That was one of those bits.
She's screaming for help. And you're like, girl, you look good in them locusts.
Just yeah. Let me move these. Let me move these locusts.
Just swatting at her like, damn, you
Swatting the locusts right where the
Bend it.
pussy's at. Like, nah, what about my face?
You
Don't
like
matter.
that?
Don't matter. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, honestly, let's be real. Let's be real. White women have taken down quite a few prominent black men.
I love it. Now I've got envisioned some CIA assassin squad. Of
I
just
think that they
white women
sent
with
this
big
white
booties that
girl.
they drop
They
off in
sent
the
this
hood.
white girl. They sent it after Jonathan Majors.
Hey,
It was
man,
all a setup.
you got to stay woke, bro.
I'm just saying.
First of
No,
all, I
but
think black men need facial hair at all times, unless it's for a role or whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like that. You know,
you don't like
you
that.
can't, bro. They're gonna convict you, and you can't show up to jail like that. You know what I'm
It's,
saying? You
he
got
looks
goatee at least, connect that
look,
beard,
right here. He
grow it
looks
out,
so
trim it.
sad
Yeah, but don't
and slavish. He looked like, man, I ain't mean to
Yeah,
do it.
it's hard to make good black decisions without facial hair. I feel like as a black man,
Wow, I'd never heard that before.
it's just something in my heart. You know,
Yeah,
that's why I love the show. It allows me to express my heart.
my heart. Yeah. LG said they
Shank,
weaponized Weaponize the cat.
Yeah, they did that pootie tang. All right, Shane, get us up out of here, man, because
You know, but
I got
you got to jump. I know.
yeah, I got to jump
All
today,
right,
but
all
I
right.
don't
But
have a pop
listen,
in for y'all.
mine is pretty much. I'm gonna play something that's 34 seconds. First off, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me get through this very quickly. Subscribe to the channel and go to the goddamn YouTube and click the goddamn bell. Give us a thumbs up because thumbs ups are so cool, baby.
One more,
And
you know.
yeah, that it's the bass line in that. Boom, 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 boom. And also make sure you follow at Black Pedro on the gram, at Comedian Shane on the gram, and at Threads. Not at Black Pedro on Threads and Comedian Shane on Threads. I'm not gonna do the last thing, but my Shangri today is I did not know how long this shit has been going on, but it's been going on, baby. Oh wow! Listen, I did not know how long this shit's been going on pertaining to the situation in Palestine. Now, I'm not a big proponent of that they're racist as fuck. They have a thing called I saw a post and then I did some research. It's called Al Deed, where they segregate black Israelites, people from Israel, and they put them in ghetto ass places.
Palestinians do that?
Palestinians do this.
Okay.
Palestinians do this to black people. There's racism in Ukraine, how they treated the Africans, where they wouldn't let them get on the train to get out of Ukraine. And it's also racist Palestinians and there's racist people in Israel that treat black people a certain way. But there was this footage that I didn't even know that this shit, how they've been Nakba, am I saying it right, Pedro? You always Nakba has been going on. Look at this, people, and tell me that this will never end.
Israel, who is slaughtering Palestinians, who impose martial law. What do you have to say about that? Those are our allies. Why do we sell weapons to these countries? Why do we support them? Why do we bomb Iraq when it commits similar problems?
There are various examples of things that are not right in this world, and the United States is trying... surprised that people feel that it is necessary to defend the rights of Saddam Hussein, when what we ought to be thinking about is how to make sure that he does not use weapons of mass destruction.
I'd like to...
Who are shouting, just a moment.
I'm not defending him in the least. What I am saying is that there needs to be consistent application of U.S. foreign policy. We cannot support people who are committing the same violations because they are political allies. That is not acceptable. We cannot violate.
Okay, well, now you heard
Game,
that.
set, match.
Yeah, this shit has been. This is 1997. This was it. And also, I looked up
98. It's
98. I'm sorry. And there was two other footage that I found. I didn't want to put it because it's longer. This is when I was born, and before that, they have been doing this shit forever. America has been their allies forever, and they still are doing the fuckeries that they've been doing. And it is not about what did they say? Protecting themselves, and we have the right to protect Israel. This is way past that. You've been doing this shit forever. So I just didn't know how long this shit was been going on. And America's fucked up for continuing to sell them, weaponry. If we wanted to cease fire, just stop selling them the bombs. They'd run out of the shit. And they can stop carpet bombing, hospitals and targeting civilians.
But what we going to do with all these bombs, Shane?
Yeah, well, we got to blow
We have made all these bombs, and now we have to sell these bombs.
Something to think about.
Get you
I'm saying that now. So I don't know if you people in the feed knew this, but this shit's been going on for a long. Was it 1998? Was it top? It said 1998.
Yeah.
So
25. That also blew my mind. Like 98 was 25 years ago.
God damn.
It feels like yesterday.
It felt like
remember
yesterday.
y'all remember
But
it, don't y'all?
not that
DMX.
I DMX, that's when he first came out with his album. And they're still blowing up innocent people. I'm sorry, innocent civilians. And so I'm not on Israel's side. I know Palestine has done a lot of fuck shit too, at least when it comes to our race, just like all around the world. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more too. It's called, you can look it up. It's AL dash BED, BEED. And it shows how they specifically target people that are darker and treat them with just like they're being treated. I guess it's what's it called, a waterfall effect, where the water hits one person and then it goes to the next person. That's what Palestine's been doing, but I still think that Israel needs to step up, ceasefire, and stop this shit. And America needs to stop sending $14 billion in weaponry and help to a country that doesn't really need it. All right, so let's get out of here.
There you go.
We got a lot of people in the feed. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We will figure out the
IG Live for the
IG Live thing, and
Getting
we'll have that and going. And then make sure you check me out this week at the Improv on Melrose Wednesday, December 20th. And I'll let you know about the other shows coming up because they're not until January. But thank y'all for hanging out with us. Pedro will be also facilitating all the white hobo hoes for us in the future. So if
Guys, listen, I have a list I'm building.
Right.
Dro's list, and it'll just be good locations where you can meet nice homeless white girls that you can leave wherever you want to when you're done with them. Freeway side of the freeway, gas station, outside the Erewhon or Whole Foods. It won't, they'll fit right in wherever.
There's a field where you can leave these white free-range hoes.
That is the other thing. These are grass-fed.
Okay, that's important to know.
No hormones, no cross-contamination.
Yeah, so we don't want to make sure you do that. So we'll let y'all know something. Pedro's gonna let y'all know something. Thank y'all for rocking with Savage AF. All the people that rock with us, you the best people in the world. Everybody else, they smell funny. Tell them what's up, Pedro.
Listen, y'all, 3 things before we get up out of here. I want y'all to stay black if you are black. Yeah. Do not be black if you are not black. Just stay you. It's easy to do. Keep your finger out your nose.